Hello, Americans. Another friends, subscribers around the world. Look here, man. So this morning, it's about 7:30. Today's the first day of the fish fences, and I've had a lot of people because man, I got a lot of new viewers. Man, and welcome to the channel, and especially since last year of doing the fish fences. So they keep asking me, what's fish fence? So I'm going to explain the fish fences. So if you have been with me for a while and know what they are, you get to hear it again, man. So the fish fences are there because right now is the beginning of the spawn of the bull trout. So, they've come up and spawn, in the bed and stuff like that. So the fish fences are around the, the most, or the vital bedding areas, where they've determined that the bull trout come to lay their eggs and everything. And over the years, they've done tests. Man, they put these chips, not about this big around, the same color of the salmon eggs. And they put these in the creek, these little chips, frickin' to see what the cows would do. And the cows, as they would go across, why, they don't know, but them cows would aim right for those chips and break step on these chips and explode them or break them. So they determined to put these fish fences, around the breeding areas, or the major breeding areas, to keep the cows out. So I come up here, the ranchers put the fences up, and then we work together with the Forest Service and the Cattlemen's Association. And then I come up after the fences are up and they're signed off by the Forest Service. Then I come up for the next 2 months during the breeding time, or spawning time, I should say. And so I come out to make sure the fences are keeping the cows out. And, they used to be all electric fences. And now I only have 2 electric fences and the rest are barbed wire. So I pretty much just got to walk, well, not pretty much, I do have to walk all the fences to make sure, because you don't know, whether they're down or not. And so not only do the cattle, usually the cows don't mess with the fences too much, but you have wildlife and bears and deer and hunters. Man, the hunters like to cut my fences. I don't know why, and then trees. Man, trees are probably the biggest. Man, every time a storm hits, man, I'm like, oh, especially if it's a big windstorm, because the trees will blow over on the fence, and then I got to cut the tree off the fence and put the fence back up. So that is what the fish fences are. So anyway, we're headed off, man. We're almost to the first one, and I have 11 of them. That's how many I got. 11 fences. So today, we are in the Exploder. Yesterday, I don't know if I ended up showing the load that I got. The green bean, man, it was almost doing a wheelie come back. It's loaded down, and when I got back off the mountain, it was about 100 degrees, and I had some fish that I needed to do a rub on and some other things to do, so I didn't get to, plus it was too dang hot, man. Didn't get to unload the green bean. So today we took the Exploder, and it's so nice, man. Other than, which I'll load wood in here, man. I'll drop these seats and we'll still get some wood. I got my chainsaw and stuff. We'll still get a little wood, not as much as we would in the green bean. But man, this thing's like a Cadillac compared to the green bean. And there's some welfare wood. I'll get that. I'll get that right there. It's a short log, but man, they sawed a log up right here and just sawed a tree up right here, but just left one log. What's about wide up? So anyway, man, I've got, if that one is up here, just right off the side of the road, man. If you look back on the videos, I was talking about that day that I showed the little cabin up there. I was talking about that. There was a log right off the side of the road. It's up here ways past the. Man, I'll check some fences before we get to it. But if it's still right off the side of the road, it's still there, then I'll probably get it. I saw it up in the log. Man, this thing. This will spoil you, man. I won't even want to take the green bean. There was a little snowshoe. Well, I don't know. This year, man, I just seen. I don't know if I caught the one snowshoe on video or not, but then I just seen another one too, man. It's dude. Every time that I've been out, dude, for months, I see at least one rabbit. At least one I see in every time I'm out. Which you know, they're on a cycle too. Same with grouse. You know, everything's on like a 10-year cycle. So it must be they're more abundant or something. Because shoot, there for a long time, for a few years, I didn't see any rabbits, man. Now I'm seeing them all the time. That deer, man, he had to go straight down. The sun was so dang bright. Couldn't even see out my windshield. I was trying to get the camera. I'm almost half tempted to. Leave the camera going, man. That's one thing. Leave the camera going. That's one thing I love, man. This is my favorite time of day up here on the mountain, man. Right after sunrise, man, you see so many critters that so might see a bear too. Might see a bear, cougar. You just never know what you're going to see. First day of the fences, and like I've said, the Forest Service has got a sign off on it. This fence ain't up at all. So, that's the weirdest crap I've ever seen, man. I've never had that happen before. Off to definitely let the boss man know about that. Then write it down. Crazy. Just like that, man. Just like that. Come on, Kai. Let's go. 7.9. Usually this one's 9 point. It'll probably actually, once the sun's up, you know, because it's still pretty early. Usually I don't check this one until later in the afternoon. See, back when there were, the majority of them were electric, and back then, so probably what, man, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and the majority of my fences was electric, and man, all you had to do, you know, you'd walk them a little bit, make sure there wasn't stuff, but as long as they were all, you know, charged and going, you knew that there wasn't nothing down or anything on them. Where now that they're barbed wire, now you have to walk them. But the first day, you know, this being the first day, and you know the Forest Service was up here signing them off yesterday. The first day is pretty easy, you know, pretty lax. You ain't gotta worry too dang much about hiking all the fences and everything the first day. And then it only gets worse. But the first day, and then the first 2 weeks from now till opening archery, it's pretty chill out here, man. It's real quiet. It's pretty nice. You know, you do got the holiday weekend coming too, but that's about the same time that bow season opens. But for the next 2 weeks, man, it's nice up here, nice and quiet.